Hello, I'm Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. For purposes of this update, today's date is March 28, 2020. Today, my office was informed that 2 more of our deputies tested positive for COVID-19, bringing the total to 3. I have spoken to all of them and they are in good spirits while recovering. As I have mentioned before, we have additional deputies who are self-quarantined waiting on test results. In addition, we were notified that our first inmate has tested positive. The inmate became symptomatic several days ago. He was immediately isolated and is being treated by medical staff. The inmate had very limited contact with other inmates. They have been isolated and none of them are symptomatic at this time. Now and in the future, we will not provide names of employees or inmates who test positive. It is extremely important that everyone understands that we have been working closely with the Director of Corrections Health Services at RUHS since the first plane landed at March Air Base on January 29th. While we knew it was going to be impossible to keep the virus out of our jails, we made sure that we put systems in place to prevent the virus from entering our jail system and contain and limit the spread once it was introduced. Our team is well aware of the unique risk that COVID-19 poses to a correctional facility and the challenges it poses in preventing entry. The fact that a person without symptoms can transfer the disease, the slow progression of illness, and mild symptoms of some infected make it incredibly challenging to detect in those already infected. With this in mind, we have a strategic plan in place to do everything possible to screen, isolate, diagnose, and prevent any potential spread in custody. Every inmate who has developed symptoms has been isolated and tested. We have enhanced cleaning efforts in our jails, and our staff, as well as the detention nursing staff, has an adequate supply of PPEs. We are working with health officials to monitor our employees and inmate population very closely. We are also planning for the weeks ahead should the virus continue to spread amongst our staff or within the inmate population. Unlike some jurisdictions, I have no intention of preemptively releasing inmates out of fear something may or may not happen. I feel very strongly that the inmates we have remaining in custody pose a much greater risk to public safety than the risk this virus poses to them while they are in custody. For our family of employees, we are encouraging them to utilize protective equipment and practice social distancing and hygiene recommendations not only at work, but at home. It is extremely important that we stay healthy during this crisis. In the future, if we learn of more positive results, the information will be shared with our county partners and released to the public during our daily briefings at the County Emergency Operations Center. Once again, as residents, it is extremely important that we all abide by the governor's stay-at-home order for our own protection and the safety of our neighbors. Stay home, stay safe, and together we will get through this. Thank you.